With 2025 in full swing, people are now facing mounting bills from last year's holiday season. Roughly 1/3 of Americans took on credit card debt to buy gifts for loved ones. That's about $1,100 per family, with over 40% of people paying interest rates of at least 20%. And despite rising credit card bills, most people have no plans to consolidate their debt, which could save them money. Finance expert Andrea Woroch has been crunching the numbers for us. She is here with advice on how to help people pay down those credit card bills. Great to see you again, Andrea. Welcome back.
Yes, thanks for having me today.
Many people are facing that record level of debt in 2025. And it's not just debt. I mentioned the high interest payments, sometimes 20% that add to the credit card bills. What advice do you have for people when it comes to paying down credit card debt and, of course, the interest rate that goes along with it?
Right. And I know that for a lot of people, they can feel overwhelmed living on a tight budget. How are they going to come up with that extra cash to pay down these balances? And so I'm going to walk you through some of the best tips are going to be reducing those monthly bills so you could free up extra cash to make bigger debt payments. Also transferring your balance using balance transfer cards. I'll explain how that can help you save a lot of money. You also want to boost your cash flow. And then you might not want to hear this, but going on a no spend diet can nip bad financial habits quickly, help you save up really fast to pay off those balances quicker.
I do want to hear more about some of the options you just mentioned. We often hear experts recommend consolidating your debt. Talk to me about why that is such an important tool.
Yeah, so there's a couple of avenues here. Debt consolidation allows you to manage multiple balances that become increasingly hard to pay off. There's high interest, we know, and also payments due on different dates. It gets confusing, and this is where people get into trouble. A debt consolidation loan allows you to transfer multiple balances into one monthly payment. It's an equal payment. You know how much you owe each month. You also have a specific payoff debt. Another option is the balance transfer card I mentioned. These offer up to 21 months with no interest accruing. So that means your monthly payment is shrinking the actual balance, helping you save more, getting out of debt faster. So these are good options. You can compare those balance transfer cards at sites like cardrates.com.
I did not know about balance transfer cards. That's such a great idea. You mentioned reducing monthly bills. What's your advice? And let's start with those lists of reoccurring expenses that we have every month.
Yeah, I think this is so important because you could be wasting money on services you don't use, forgotten subscriptions, and so forth. And the point is, you can save without sacrificing, without feeling deprived, and that money could go towards your debt payments. So let's go through this bill by bill. First of all, list out your reoccurring expenses. Also, review your statements on a quarterly and annual basis because sometimes those subscriptions or annual bills are charged, once a year. Then cancel any unused, forgotten subscriptions. Consider, trimming those video streaming services. Do you really need 4, which is what the average American has? Maybe you could go down to 2 or 1. Tap into free streaming services through your local library. Also, look at your data plan. I saw a study that says the average consumer is wasting $1,500 a year. A lot of this goes towards those unlimited data plans. The reality is most people use only 15 gigs of data a month. So see if your current provider offers a lower tiered plan or move to an online-only wireless carrier. I love companies like Mint Mobile. They have really affordable plans. They even have plans for kids like Mint Kids. You're getting unlimited talk, unlimited text, and 5 gigs of data for kids for just $15 a month. I mean, that's a huge area of savings. The money you save, then put it right towards your debt payments. This is really going to help you pay down those balances quicker.
I'm glad you mentioned that. We actually changed our data this week, and we're saving $800 a year.
Love that. I mean, that's huge.
That's a lot of money. So that's such good advice. And sometimes, and you and I have talked about this, people may need to supplement their income to pay down debt. What suggestions do you have for people to generate that extra cash?
Right. And this is actually really important because a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Even high earners these days are living paycheck to paycheck. So look for a flexible side hustle. There's a lot that you can actually do from home in your spare time. Think about pet sitting, virtual tutoring. If you have some kind of a professional skill, you can also freelance that through sites like Upwork. Also, you can turn daily purchases, those essentials, into cash back by using cashback portals like couponcabin.com. This site is going to give you up to 25% cash back for online grocery orders, pet food, pet supplies, travel bookings for those necessary trips like business trips. that cash back will rack up quickly. Use whatever money you earn. It goes to your PayPal account, put it towards your debt payments, or once you pay off your debt, then towards savings.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.